Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope everyone had a wonderful, amazing, and blessed Saturday. Hey Tamisha, gosh, you got here quick. I hope everybody had an awesome Saturday. I did. That's why I'm here so late. But I had to get my last one in. We are doing part 7 of this series. If you don't know, hey Tamisha and I and a few others are part of this amazing group called the Stream Dream Team. And we have been doing a 7-day challenge to get our messages out to you. And it has been a stretch. It sometimes has been, oh my gosh, I got too many things to do. What am I supposed to do? But all in all, on day 7, it has been amazing. I made it to day 7. I'm beating it. I'm in Nashville, so we're on Central Time. So we're an hour behind you guys if you're on the East Coast. But I am here. And so today's scope is all about networking for people who hate networking. Yes, and I know there are most people hate networking. When I talk to people, and like I've been doing a networking course for the SBA, and I've done it twice, and I'll be doing another one I think in April. And most people, when you talk about networking, they immediately go, well, I don't like it. I don't like to sell myself. I don't like to schmooze. I don't like to, they immediately go into the parts that they don't like because nobody, well, I take that back. Some people there are a few select people that you want to have on your sales team selling your products. They like to sell. They're the hunters. I think that back in the day, they were the ones out there running after the mammoth and the dinosaur trying to kill it for dinner, And since they don't have saber-toothed tigers to kill, they love the hunt of getting people to buy, And so that you have to have some of those people. Hey, James, you have to have those people on your sales team because they will make you money. But for the rest of us, you have to have tricks and tips and other things to get you motivated to get your products and your services and yourself marketed, And so today we're going to talk about the 3 things that people most need to network for, but still they hate to do it. And that is dating, business, and career. All of us, if you're like, I'm married now, but I remember dating. I remember it well. I've been married for 6 years, so I'm not too far out of the dating pool. But I remember dating, so I'm going to start with dating first. Oh, I forgot. If you got here early, if you're here early, or if you catch this in the replay, your code for today is confidence. Let me write that down myself. Confidence. If you use, hey Nikisha, if you use code confidence, we're going to have a special later on in this scope that you'll be able to use it. But you remember code confidence. My early birds always get something sweet. Hey Nikisha. So today we're going to talk about networking for people who hate networking. And the 3 things we're going to discuss are dating, business, and career. The first one up, dating. Oh, hey DV4. Everyone who's ever sought to date knows that it is it's 2 things. Well, I'm going to do it this way. If you love to safely date, the best way to safely date is to get a recommendation from someone who knows you and says, hey, I got a friend. You need to talk to him or you need to talk to her. And that way they vouch for the person and they most likely will not try to chop your head off and feed you to their dogs for lunch, right? Yes. And so you want to have someone that you can vouch, has someone that can vouch for that person that kind of sets you up on a date. The second way you date is you meet somebody at the grocery store. They're cute. You pass them your number. They pass your number and you guys go out, blah, 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 blah. And I want to talk to you guys about that because both of those ways are networking. And here's why. When you have the more people that are in your network, and I've talked about that. If you haven't been to the other scopes that I've done, go look at my profile. And this is number 7. And this one is kind of a summary of all the other ones. But whenever you connect with one other person, that is called networking. And networking is not sales. Networking is not a sales call. It is not where you go to try to sell your products. You do not go to a networking event so that you can sell. You do not go to a networking event like you do not, wait, I'm going to say this and some people do. You're not supposed to go to a dating event, a networking dating thing to find somebody to go have sex with. You're not supposed to. Some people do, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to go meet the person, you know? But why am I whispering it while I'm live? Like you can't, whatever. So you're supposed to go meet people. And so when you look at networking events for sales or for dating or for career, you are supposed to go to connect with someone else. So look at when you're networking for dating or for all three, but specifically dating, it is about meeting someone and getting to know them. So when you have a friend or someone that wants to set you up on a blind date, or when you're going out and you meet somebody new, you're going to take that opportunity as a networking opportunity, which means that if your friend sets you up with another person, go meet that person, talk to them, see what's going on. This is a networking opportunity, right? They may not be the love of your life, but they may lead you to the next person that their friend may actually be the love of your life. Do you get what I'm saying? Their friend may actually need your, oh my, this one piece of hair is driving me crazy. But it's the end of the day, y'all. Their friend may be the one that wants to buy your product. Their friend may be that person. So don't look at, okay, I see you, I don't like you, and you're done. You know how we've done that before? That is not good. Every single person that you meet should be part of your network. Every person. So even if you don't want to date that person, you still communicate. You still say, I'm Michelle, this is what I do. This, you know, blah, blah, blah. What do? You still talk to that person the same way that you would talk to that person if he was a potential career a career contact, a career business contact. You get what I'm saying? So you want to always look at every single person as a new connection. And your goal is to make that a meaningful connection, meaning that you're going to go in and you're going to talk to them and, you know, just say, let them know who you are and what you do, find out who they are, what they do, file in your databanks how they could be useful to you later, file in your database how you could be useful to them later. And then that is making a meaningful connection so that even though they may not be a love interest, they may be a new, for Tamisha, because I see you here, they may be a new person that's going to help you with somebody working out that needs your training. Do you get what I'm saying? So everyone's like that. So I know I see a lot of my friends, and this is something that I've had to talk to my single friends about so much. They see somebody site on contact, oh, I don't like him. His hair's not right. And then they don't, and I'm like, well, you don't know what else this brother has going on. Are you kidding me? You know, you need to find out the whole diaspora. His friend may be the one for you, or he may be the one that's going to connect you with your next $70,000 job. What are you talking about? You always make that person a connection. So that's dating. The same thing goes for business. Same thing. If you are looking to, and it's the same thing. If you're looking to make business contacts, every opportunity to go to a communications event, to go to a mixer, every place that you go, that you establish yourself at, that you're going to meet another human being, that is another way for you to communicate your business. That is another way for you to communicate what you do. And you've got to get out of that, well, I don't want to tell people, because we've talked about this before. You never, ever, ever sell to someone that you first met. Never. 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 You can say, hey, my name is Michelle. I have a consulting business. This is what I do. Here's my card. What do you do? Well, if I can ever help you, let me know, because blah, 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 blah. Oh, you do this? Well, I've got a friend, Tamisha, who does that. Let me connect you guys. You know, what your goal is when you meet somebody is to become a connection point so that that connection is meaningful. And meaningful is meaningful to them. You want to be meaningful to them. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to make sure that they see you as a positive reference wherever you are. And I know sometimes it is very compelling. Hey guys, it is very compelling to say, I guess that people think I'm so outgoing. Yeah, that people, wherever you go somewhere, it is so compelling, especially if you're hungry and you got a new business and you know that you need to sell 12 more tires or your lights are going to go off. So you go to a networking event and you want to get out there and say, hey, you got to buy these tires. Please buy these tires. Please buy these tires. Please buy these tires. But then you're going to run away somebody that might have bought all 12 tires next week because they see you as a shark. You're out here trying to nibble on them, and nobody likes that. You know, so what you have to do is be like, first pray, but be focused enough to know that when you are in your space with someone else, you are there to connect, and you are there to be a meaningful connection. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, and then that's for business. Now, the trickier one of the two is career. Because when you're networking for career, like if you're going to a, what do you call those things? A job fair or something like that, where you're there and you're trying to connect because you're trying to get somebody to give you a job, you're trying to look a certain way, or if you're at an event where you know that, hey, Cole Obama, or you're somewhere where you see other people that may be in a position, you see this person, you see the president of what's a good president? You see the president of Google is at your grocery store and you recognize them and you know you need that good $200,000 Google job. And so you want to get up there and talk to him to get that job, right? And it's going to be difficult to say, hey, please give me a job, please. You know what? I love Google. I heard y'all got $200,000 jobs over there. Can you hook a sister up? No. You want to come across as you want to be the together woman or man that you are, and you want to have something to say, to speak about who you are. That's where your elevator pitch comes in. And your elevator pitch is not always for your business. You've got to have a personal elevator pitch for yourself. And if you don't have one, that leads me to me. I've got a resource called Networking That Really Works. Inside of it is hello to here's my card in 2 minutes. And that is your pre-designed template to have something to say when you meet the Google guy and you want the Google $200,000 job. It's already got something in there that will help you connect to that person and have words on your phone so that when you see him, you get your phone, you flip through it and you say, okay, da-da-da-da. All right. Hey, I'm Michelle. How are you? Wonderful. Do you know I love Google? Everybody does. Right now I'm working at such, but I do this. And I just see it with the great stuff that you guys are doing. Who do I need to give my card to? Because I know if I give it to you, it's going to be in your 1,000 things to do. What's your assistant? Who can I, I'm going off the top of my head, but there is a script that you have that you can say so that you connect with this person in a way that he won't think you're crazy, that he won't throw your card away, that he will be piqued by what you had to say. And then that becomes another meaningful connection. Because again, you don't want to come in and say, hey, give me a Google job, sir. Please give me a Google job. You want to come in as, hey, I'm Michelle and I am dynamic and awesome. You need to know who I am. You don't know me? You need to, because a successful person knows another successful person, even if you are a pre-successful person. People that are successful have instinct to know when they need to know who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? The man at Google needs to know how to know who he needs to know. You need to know, and that's a learned skill. You need to know how to learn of who you need to know. Do you know what I mean? So once you know that, once you learn that, you'll know that what your job is to make sure that he needs to know who you are and that he knows he needs to know who you are. If you meet Oprah in the elevator, what are you going to say? You may not want to pitch your services to her, but you've got to pitch. You got 30 seconds to pitch yourself in a way. She's like, somebody get this child's number. I need to know who she is. She'll be good for something. You need to be able to pitch yourself in a way such that you are able to pitch yourself. And so a lot of times we get caught up thinking networking is only for my business, but you have to be able to pitch who you are, because at the grocery store, nobody's really interested in buying your tires. They want to like you. When you're at the barbecue, they're not trying to figure out if they want your accounting services. They're feeling if they like you. When you're at a dating event, when you're trying to find your next boo, you know, they're not trying to figure out, you hope they're not trying to figure out what money you got over here and what your business is like. You hope that they're trying to figure out you know what I mean? So you have to be able to pitch yourself in a way that you can communicate who you are and then let it go. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I read this book a while ago, and I'm so sorry I can't remember the name of it, but it says that you have to be able to be dazzling. When you come into somebody's realm, you want to leave them with the imprint of your dazzle. You know what I mean? When you walk away, you want them to go, man, she's got it together. Man, he's got it together. I need to know them so that when you've left your card, they've already scribbled on there, I need to call her Monday to da-da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? You want to be dazzling in every opportunity that you have to connect with other people. That is your primary mission all day, every day. All day, every day. If you go back to my scope yesterday, I told people that they have to stay ready. And that's kind of what I'm saying right now. You have to stay ready, because even if it is that you're running to the grocery store, especially for my single lady, one of my cousin today on Facebook wrote, why didn't somebody tell me not to go to Kroger on Saturday with my head wrapped? You know, because she had her hair wrapped and she had a scarf on, and she said, why didn't somebody tell me that today was Fine Men Day at Kroger? You know, and it was so funny, you know, and I was like, see, I told you, you're supposed to stay ready. Saturday? What? Stay ready, you know? And so you always have to stay ready. You have to stay ready in your business. You have to stay ready in your personal, and you have to stay ready for your career, because that next career opportunity, I'm telling you, and I'm saying it because it has happened to me over and over and over. You want when people are contacting you before you send them an application because somebody has referred your name to them, and then they call you because they've been referred you. That's called being in the good old boy network, and you may not be a good old boy, but you're in the network. You know what I mean? That is the position that is going to pay you $100,000 plus, that is going to fly you there to see if you're a fit for them, and is going to make sure that they are going to be kind of catering to you to see what they need from you, because they've already seen and heard that you did a good job for somebody else from someone else. That is how you don't want to be, I mean, how am I supposed to say that? Yes, you may have to be in the fray of filling out job applications and whatever, but learn to network and make every person that you meet a new, meaningful connection. That is the thing that I want to impart to everyone. Every person that you meet, you leave with some dazzle so that that person is now a meaningful connection for you for any and every part of your life. You guys feel me on that? See, pretty simple. See, now even if you hate networking, the things that I just said should take your headspace out of, okay, you mean I don't have to sell anymore? Yes, great. I don't have to go there to sell. I hope this pumps you up, because I'm going to challenge you guys today, tomorrow, look on, what is it called? Eventbrite. Find a networking event in your area, because every city has some type of networking event somewhere. Take yourself, get your business cards. If you don't have any business cards, you can go get some from Kinko's. I actually bought some business cards from Moo, and I don't know if I have one. I should have brought one. They are so cute, but I had them created specifically because I was networking at the Wall Street Journal in November, and I wanted something that was going to leave dazzle after I left. And I spent a little extra money, but I got some amazing business cards that are for me. They're not for my business. They are for me, because I want people to be able to contact me for me. And then I can direct them to, okay, because if I sent my broadcast consulting card and I passed it to somebody who doesn't need broadcast consulting, they'll feel like they don't need my card. But when I put Michelle Price Johnson consultant on my card, people that know what I do, they know what I do. Do you get what I'm saying? My website, once you get to my website, it'll tell you what I do. And so I want to put to you guys, make sure that you are always marketing yourself 24/7, stay ready, and you can do it. So if anybody, before I go, because this is my last scope on networking, I think I have beat that horse to death. Hey, I am if you just joined me, you can go to the replay. If anybody has any questions that I may have missed, you can either go to the 7 series that are up here now on Periscope. You can always go to, you can always go to the link in my bio. Oh, hey, first timer, you can go to the link in my bio and it'll give you great tools on how to network, especially the art you get a 3 for. Well, you've got the networking for people who hate networking, networking that really works, and also the hello to here's my card in 2 minutes. All kinds of good stuff. So I thank you guys. I don't see any questions for anybody. If I caught you in the replay and you couldn't ask questions, go to my bio, click it, and you can find out all kinds of good stuff. And you can also get in touch with me at michellepricejohnson.com. Just the way my name is written, no hyphen, michellepricejohnson.com. You can reach me, or you can go to my leadership site, leadingatlife.com. Hope you guys have a great day. It's Saturday still. Have an awesome and blessed week. Thank you, Cole Obama, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure, go out and network yourself to success. See you guys soon. Be blessed.